One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash coming in. Come get your man, Slim Booker bugging me. Just need a bag, quit all that jaw jackery. Don't even be that, I don't want none of it. He's mad about it, had enough of it. Whoa, watch what you saying, how that poppin' and shaking. Got is a laser, my posse dipping, I raiding. We act a fool for the paper. Had a dream and I made it. El Camino on Dayton's, bitches guess over bait. Put the bread on me, bet on my bacon. Big and flat in the bacon. I might just roll out today. I might just roll out to Vegas. Head back to my old ways. Cop a roof for all day. Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like a million? I'm about to clean out the safe. Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather kiss on my. I've been broke way longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott and took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. I'ma need all the fries you can give me, all the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me. Better be all or nothing, don't have me in the middle. You better be all you can, yeah. Super fly for the Dumbos, plenty slides like a shuffle. Hit the cadence on my young Isaac Hayes, Billy Ocean, about the old with the cane stick. Let my slippers at the function. It's hard to run the Gucci slides. That you say you didn't never. I'ma step no. Jackie Chan, no travel. Can't clean it with the beat. Dripping from the. No, Lord, not me. I can never be the one you want to stuff for. Money, that machine. They fell down my stove. R.I.P. the times that I was broke. After life in 9/11, folks. Matte black, liquor clean. Dead faces in and I'm a local.
I don't do that. You're my principal. You do what I tell you. Get over here. He's gonna get this.
One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling.
Thicker the pie, thicker the bag. Meet them a bite, now lacing no beamer. I'm Brian O'Connor, driving it fast. They were just hating cause they in the way, and the way I've been made it. The is mad. Man in them baggins, I'm all in my bag. Well, I ain't holding around. Just a little Merlin, out the cutie. Now I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim, she was trying to for a doubt. She don't give a. She was in her bag, Fendi and some lane. Asked for a burger, watch in the front seat that a foul down.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
All right, take it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
What the fuck?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, now he bowls him over. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. First down, Wilson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And avoids the contact by sliding. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it second down. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that third down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Yo, what's up? Yep, just playing a little man.
And he's brought down. 12 more yards there.
A lot of fucking work.
Down. So back-to-back big runs, picking
like
apart
on the
this
challenges
on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. And on the tackle, Kevin Green, of course, a member of the 2016 Hall of Fame class, Charles.
Went in on August 6th of 2016. Kevin Green taking his rightful place in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And what a speech he gave that night. I can still see him standing up there. And the line that resonated for me, I didn't play this game for any other reason than love and passion. And only a cynic would dispute that if they saw Kevin Green play.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Here's Wilson, operating from the gun. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. On the counter, Elliott. Pretty move. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the... On second down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. That'll be caught right side by Reed. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now Wilson on first down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
Touchdown.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to convert on 4th to bring up first and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. Wilson on the keeper, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Russell Wilson taking it in. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Sturgis for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. On 1st and 10, Smith. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Being chased out left. Throw left side complete to Moss. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Smith on first down. Keeps himself, and he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Michael Strahan able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. On second down, here's Smith. Left side completion to Jones. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And the penalty makes this a much more manageable third down, 3rd and 2.
What?
Off of play action, here's Smith. Buying time to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
Well, the element of surprise was there. All right, there's no doubt about it. For us, maybe, but not for the guys on defense. An incomplete pass on the fake field goal attempt.
I guess, though, if you're trying to pick up the first in that spot, why not let your QB throw the ball, right?
You think that might be a better way to go?
Kicker, yeah. Malik Jackson there to make the stop. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And now with a play clock almost to 0, Dirk Cutter's going to burn a timeout. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Over the middle, here it's Hilton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Fuck.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the interception, here's Smith. Looking downfield for Jones. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing is Smith. Forced out to his left. And Reed with it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Here's Smith. Dancing to his left.
What do you want?
Jordan Reed has it.
No, get away from
now a timeout taken.
I know you want
Perhaps
some.
A chance for one more quick play and then another timeout.
Mom, what does she want?
If they hurry, we'll see.
Walking? No.
On first down, it's good. And he's brought down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Boswell's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set.
Yeah, I probably got a phone call or 2 on mine. I doubt I got mine.
Because that's the thing, like, she wants her man for the night.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off.
Like, if it's something serious, they really needed to come, that'd be different. But they don't.
This will be taken short.
Whatever they do in their house,
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
How much money you got?
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing...
I didn't want to spend that route. Now you're trying to convince me on more money. I wanted to buy groceries.
And clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
What?
But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football.
Hey, this is what I'm talking about my sentence budget.
We'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
No, it ain't. Oh, it's not funny, though.
They go play action here on first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do
I'll do it. I'm just saying, we got to start, like...
Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field.
Like, I know, but I just sound like a broken record every day saying the same shit.
You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. From the gun, here's Smith. And he floats one there, incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver.
Let me get to the point where I can think.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And they're running right through it. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense,
oh my God.
Points, turn the ball back
Why did Russell
over to
Wilson
the
throw on his
offense
back
and
foot?
let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work this one up to about
how much did he eat? You guys, with the chicken, you really got to be careful with that, though. They'll kill him.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The Bucs on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now a play fake here on first down. On the right side is Hilton.
Why ain't you fucking running, dude?
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
They gotta fix that shit.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now it's Wilson being chased out left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On first down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On third down, Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice
I threw it to the wrong goddamn guy.
It's intercepted.
He's trying to throw it tight.
Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
I can't believe
So
that
that's
shit.
back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception.
Go all the way
Ordinarily,
downfield for
we
this
look at
shit.
the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I know Coach Tech.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Telvin Smith in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's caught. Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup at 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. They'll run it out of the gun. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down to Smith.
Oh, my God.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Hooked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the
external charge is good.
line.
Charge in your purse.
Brandon, offensively,
External charge
this
is
has been
good.
a
Charge
tough
in your
game for
purse.
all. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been
Yeah, the
extremely
external charge is
difficult.
good. Take
I've
it
got to
with
give
you.
a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Caught on the right side, Reed. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Man open, it's Moss, complete. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Wilson wants to throw it. Dancing to his left. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. Oh, no.
Oh, God, Russell Wilson. He didn't get hit stick there. What the fuck?
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. LaMarcus Jordan with a pick. Still going. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Give to Elliott running left. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Wilson. Flushed out right. And it's going to be incomplete. He's able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down, threw a fastball. When that wasn't necessary, incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
14.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flush to his right.
Why the hell are you not throwing it?
Throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Malik Jackson coming up the middle, gets in there for a loss of about 9. He'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason.
It's one of them ones, man. You just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself and you just cruising on the highway, man. Yeah, this got me thinking. On that cap, swerving through traffic, listening to trap. My windows ain't tinted, so notice me. 4 braids, Yankee fitted, yeah, know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either. Never show up to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept me, they expect me to give up. I almost did.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is taken at his 4. They start on the ground with Elliott. Gets it up around the 22, but no further. Did flash the fancy footwork, but not much to show for it. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down.
And right away, he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw on third down, Wilson. And the third down pass falls incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
To throw, Mayfield. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Being chased out left. Now the ball comes loose.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Here we go! Detroit! Detroit!
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
First down, Mayfield. And that's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. Now McCoy. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. LaShawn McCoy. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Play action. It's Wilson. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just and this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jordan Reed from 21 yards away. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 14-0. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. And he's brought down after a good gain. And that one results in 35 yards.
Come on, let's go.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
14.
Now Wilson on second down. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Here's Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
14.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Telvin Smith in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Dirk Cutter's guys go for it, but come up empty. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Mayfield now from the 50. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Michael Strahan. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing, Mayfield. Room to run inside the 40. On the crossing route, complete. That's Reed. A gain of 32 that time.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how he, one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end, can be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. Flushed out right. This is caught. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. And a nice gain of 21 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. LaShawn McCoy in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So out come the Bucs now. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still...
And that's caught inside the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So that one will be accepted. Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Here's Mayfield. Going deep for Hopkins. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys.
In the broccoli, dancing in my chucks, feeling out of body. Say the man got me. Can you hear me? Hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? God in my system, been the one I'm kissing. Why might extensions that'll look like expeditions on? Man, it's too loud. Hear me in your city, cause when I start spitting too much drive, need some power steering, cruising to a better vision, y'all. Can you hear me now? 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 Mama, dirty roads that I've traveled, but I'm on my way. Mama, trust all the steps on my journey, 'cause I'll be okay. I know it's gotta hurt when you know you could've had a president. Guess that I would rather be the man. Maybe one day I'll go back to school. Think I'm probably kidding, but I still mean it. They've been trying to school me, but I've been a genius. Caddy looking more like home since I made moves. Can you hear me now? 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 Feet up, what you think of? Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream, 'cause I never knew I'd get my chance to link up. Oh, I tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Big for the cheese and you're dead wrong. Propaganda said the standards in the tear down. Throw it back, yeah, I'm born to it's talking, it's hustling me where I'm at. I'm living how I want now. No reason to look out, it's clear to see. All eyes on me, 400 degrees. Who am I? Ruthless, easy, does it. In public, hated or love it. The underdogs will lick the scars. It was written in my diary to start a war. I'm feeling infamous, immortal with my technique. A revolutionary shining with diamond teeth.
on Cartagena. Excuse my demeanor. This the glamour life. You still not a player. You ain't half as nice. I'm born again, life after death. I made the sacrifice. I'm super duper fly. Used to keep them hypnotized. I said my name is Juice. America's most. Ain't no half stepping. See you at the crossroads.
Money over on my hairstyle. Here lies young, getting paid, but never take a loss on my hairstyle. Only take a when I'm dead. I be gang 3 times on my hairstyle. Been cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the hairstyle. Too late, you already lived.
It was written in the children's story. Their life's a so what you want? Every day I struggle with it. Only God could tell me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the genesis. Dead presidents, drop a gem on them. On earth, these the last days. Throw your get money, quiet storm, have it thoughts. For the cream, renegade. For the money, only green is the green is the. I'm a player on the late night tip. So the public tight. Fingertips, reservoir dog, to the skull, ignorant. Can I live? Still film it, kiss to death, friend protect your neck. Three boys in the Cadillac, grave digger, kiss to death, friend protect your neck. Shame on the three boys in the Cadillac, grave digger.
Money over on my hairstyle. Here lies young, getting paid, but never take a loss on my hairstyle. Only take a when I'm dead. I be gang 3 times on my hairstyle. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the hairstyle. Too late, you already lived. Right now I'm on the edge, so don't push me. Troublesome to 96. You wish you could.
And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that could have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers that can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. On second down, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Yep.
Picked off around the 37. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here,
I think
but we
Grady
know
did
that sometimes as a
about it
quarterback,
there.
you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield.
If he would actually raise up his fucking hands, the ball went and he went over the top.
A first carry for the Hall of Famer, Barry Sanders. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
And there's the first carry of the game from Barry Sanders. His burst, his bounce, absolutely
just
iconic.
85.
That guy moves in directions most people aren't able to do.
Career rushing yards are crazy, over 15,000, and the only player with 5 1,500-yard seasons. Just incredible. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I'm working a lot, bro.
First down, Vic. Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The former Giant great, Michael Strahan. In there to get him for a loss of 5.
Yeah, I can't.
So
Bucks and Steelers tomorrow.
And got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Get to watch him play Big Ben. I keep saying Ben.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, another thing that's been happening to me a lot on the game lately is like I will catch the ball and he'll like not run.
That came in hot, but
he'll like hesitate for a second. Like, dude, like on Mutt Squads when he hanging out, handed off the ball.
3rd and long for Vick. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Gano's kick is right through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So the first points of the night belong to our home team as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out of it.
Yeah, and that helps the crowd, right? Helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game.
Actually, Sarasota.
Well on their opening drive.
Damn, why did he take up running that direction?
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Oh, Sarasota's only 45 minutes south of Tampa. But I live in Atlanta now. Oh, I love the Bucks, always have.
Trying to shake off the interception. Yep. He'll look to throw. Drops it underneath. Elliott.
Cover that ball.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still, a lot of guys to account for.
And now a throw on first down.
Yeah, he's open, but dude, Wilson don't have throw power, dude. Your safeties will get there, trust me.
That's the exact right throw.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, safety to the top left and safety to the top right. You're playing cover 2, weren't you?
Got rid of it. No one got it. Again on 2nd and 10. It's Wilson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 8 yards of the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Yeah.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Eluding the pressure.
Oh my God, I hit R3. Yeah, what the fuck?
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Like, I was trying to pull back on the stick, dude. I fucking actually ended up just actually pressing the whole button.
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten
I got a heavy thumb right now.
With better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Vick on second down. He'll get this one off to Sanders. It'll be a gain of 6, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Hey, let's go!
Third and short yardage. Vick escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. A first down throw coming for Vick. He's going deep for Brown.
You gotta be fucking shitting me.
Goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
That motherfucker cut on his back shoulder one-handed.
It's bad enough watching all the highlight reels, watching guys in warm-ups, going up and making these incredible one-handed acrobatic catches. But when it happens right in front of you, when you're defending him, that just makes your day that much longer, and you just wonder how we...
And he is in. Touchdown.
Now he's real. Saquon Barkley. Not to give him
taking
that.
it in from a yard out. And the Giants add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive line,
I don't know if they're going to make him any better than what he is, though.
Overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Gano out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to slither by. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout.
Hey, tempo.
On second down, Wilson.
Alright, fucking was hitting possession catch. I don't know why he dropped down.
The ball free and brings up third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the shotgun, Wilson dancing to his left. And he's got his man Hilton. Oh, and now he bowls him over. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Tempo, baby, let's go. Let's go to work. Come on.
Hides the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his
I don't know why
way
it was
forward
delaying
here for a
that
little
height.
gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Throwing is Wilson, flushed out right.
Oh my God, dude! Wilson underthrew that shit because he had to step on him.
Guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So here's Vic following the interception. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. DeForest Buckner able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. Second down, Vic.
What the?
Here to Brown. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there just before halftime.
Oh no, Champ Bailey didn't get that. At least get his hand on it.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Steps away to his left. And he's got room. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, there's 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. That is caught at the 7. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From the gun, Vic. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Michael Vick, as the first half is winding down.
Well, I guess that's what they really mean by spy. I'm just going to watch.
Gano the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
All right, I'm just going to stand here, and if he decides to run, I'm going to yell, run.
Gano out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that will be
I didn't even read that route right. I thought he was going straight.
Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And some room to work. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. This will be taken short. Now a hit and a loose football.
Get up, you sorry motherfucker.
And his guys will take over.
Why do they just lay down there and, like...
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed. Because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. And And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Buying time to his left.
Oh, circle was going through shit.
Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving his arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
14, run.
That's not what I was trying to do.
Well.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
14.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. It's complete.
God,
swings it out to his running back. Dirk Cutter's guys go for it, but come up empty. And the Giants are going to get the football back. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So it's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it.
Weak-ass 83 sack Brown. I've had him since I started the game.
Opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
He's like the only.
At this stage in
Yeah,
the
he
second
probably would have
half
been
to get
replaced
there
when I
and
went to
not
the
get it for
3-4.
the first
Obviously,
time.
you got 2 middle linebackers. Yeah, my highest person on defense only 87.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the move to his left. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A 2nd down throw for Vick. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Are we throwing to
and
Beckham?
that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. Forced out to his left. And left side here, it's Graham. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down
I had to make a choice. My choice is right, but I couldn't get him to stop in time.
Advantages of zone defense is
before momentum was carrying him in the other direction.
Develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They will indeed go for it. Vick. And able to find Graham. Complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. The Giants on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Vick now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4.
You see that new Mike Allstott card they came out with? That new Mike Allstott they came out with? Dude, that thing is going for half a billion. Wait, no, wait, how much was it asked for? Just 600,000. Yeah.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
They run it again with Williams.
And
he'll take it on in for a giant touchdown. Ricky Williams from 17 yards out. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never
will you mainly be doing challenges?
Until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, no, that answers my question.
Wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field.
Yeah.
Now Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. This one is incomplete.
This defense is definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Wilson now to throw again. Left side by Hilton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Dude, what the hell kind of screen is that?
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowl.
He ran that screen 10 yards upfield.
Pressure's been constant all game long.
You notice how far that was just a solid wide receiver screen.
And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They try the left side here with Williams. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. I'm pretty sure on the screen he's supposed to run backwards.
On 2nd down, Williams. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. On 3rd down, Vick. Dancing to his left. Lets this one rip toward Graham. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Vick to throw on 4th down. Good move at the 30.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Steelers running back complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Thought it was 2.
Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Now Williams running left. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't it?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick
nice play, bro.
is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side.
All white rank. Couldn't hit if that ain't. Lanes can't call and you lame. You had it and you lost all the time. I can buy a Billy, don't talk to me. For a show 150, don't talk to me. You ain't never helped your mans, don't talk to me. You just follow all the trends, don't talk to me. I set the bar, I'm the bar. Look in the sky, I'm a star. I don't fall in love, cause I be loving. They ain't like my shirt, it's a large. I don't care, I crash a ghost. Got 2 cribs and 2 states, I be doing the most. I got white folks money that I won't blow. And if you ask why, cause the white folks don't. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank. Type of money you gon' need to sight. The type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank.
Everything proper, no propaganda. Tropicana gold yard bandana. Big, a lot of like Santa. Threw a birthday party in a phantom. Big like a dinosaur did it. And you know, shining like acrylic. Yeah, I had cornrow. I can see you hang with the door closed. Now I'm looking for a glove with a sparkle on it. And my got chocolate on it. Big bank, take small. Bank account on some talk. Attitude on some. Bank roll on what it do, boo. He had the roulette vibe. And if I ain't did it yet, I'll try.
Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank. Type of money you gon' need to sight. The type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank.
She said, what you gon' do if I leave? I said, I'ma do me. B.I.G. Everything zoomed in. Big on me looking like I'm moving in. Got my foot in the door and we still here. I'm a first generation millionaire. I broke the curse in my family not having. I'm passionate like this after more than just cashing. Feed me to the wolves, now I lead the packet. You boys all cap, I'm more Colin Kaepernick. I'm rare as affordable healthcare. Or going to wealth from welfare. I turn my W's to those. I might buy a red bottoms with the crypto. 3 coins, that'll pay your whole semester. But you gotta better than a Tesla.
Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank. Type of money you gon' need to sight. The type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank.
Back again, back to back, made back, stacked it. I'm a Slim Shady, the M. Once he black, he'll be back again. Tell him that it's crunch time abdomen. Yes, I caught Mad Chanel and Mad Javin. She did it again, imagine them. About to make these bums mad again. Back to them. I lead the pack, so my back's to them. Yup, the queen's back, what's happening? Rerun, about to make these rap again. Diamond bank out. Young money in the cut like a tell tip rubber bands on my bankroll. Show my like a
big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Type of money you don't need to sight. Type of money you don't need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Big bank, tight, low bank, bank.
Hey, this that Eastside Johnny Big Redemption like. Know what I'm talking about? Hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me though. You either with me or win. Curve everything else. Win. These ops ain't win. Start chasing that. Win. Big J Rock go on 10. Exit at 4. Bring friends. Black too dope. Jump in. You might wanna keep scope. I win. Forearm tattoos. That's squad. All of them go. Don't try. I walk in room. They eyes wide. Third album come soon. I'm glad y'all gon' die. I ain't chasing after no. I got bigger plans than staying rich. I've been tapped in since I was 6. I tap dance all over. And your diamonds like tap water. That drip way too foggy. These VVS is way awesome. Park CLS for drop to your death without warning. Get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me though. You either with me or win. Curve everything else. Win. These ops ain't win. Start chasing that. Win. You clowns really don't stay outside when I play outside. I put the beats on them like Dre outside. I got the bow side and LA outside. And if you act bad, I bring the outside. Go and get your money. None of my on some funny. I can tell real by who you're running with. I'm all in the field. Duck hunt. Hit my just the and he was like boop. Here. Knew just what it was. The whole but gave it back boop. Yeah. 9/11, no mileage, baby. But no violence, baby. My got callous, baby. My bare knuckles got talent, baby. I'm all in the wind with it. On Deuce line, I've been with it. She too fine, I've been crashed 2 times. I limo tinted my new ride. I'm riding with the 12 better not pull me over. Championship going dumb. Nothing to something I won. Get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me though. You either with me or win. Curve everything else. Win. These ops ain't win. Start chasing that. Win.
1,000 feet up, what you think? Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream, cause I never knew I'd get my chance to link up. Oh, I tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Little big for the cheese and you're dead wrong. Propaganda set the standards in the tear down.
Throw it back, yeah, I'm wonderful. It's talking, it's hot, so leave me where I'm at. I'm living how I want now, no reason to doubt. Split a seed, all eyes on me for 100 degrees. Who am I? Ruthless, easy does it. In public, hate it and love it. The underdogs will lick a swabs. It was written in my diary to start a war. I'm feeling infamous, immortal with my technique. A revolutionary shining with diamond teeth. Young Don Cartagena, excuse my demeanor. It's the glamour life, still not a player. You ain't half as nice. I'm born again, life after death. I made the sacrifices, super duper fly. Juicy, keep them hypnotized. I said my name is Juice, America's most. Ain't no half stepping, see you at the crossroads.
Money over on my head, stop. Here lies them getting paid. Never take a loss on my head, stop. Only take a when I'm dead. I'm gang 3 times on my head, stop. Been in the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the head, stop. Too late, you already here. It was written and it showed your story. Your life's a so what you want. Every day I struggle with it. Only God could jump me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the genesis. That precedence. Drop a gem on there. I'm on earth. These the last days. Throw your get money. Quiet storm. Have it stars. For the cream, renegade. For the money, only green is the.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Sturgis now to do the honors and get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Newton on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
Why the hell did he not even jump? There's some
Boy,
serious
they took a shot there on the first play. Tried to start it out with a bang, but it's second down.
How about that, taking a deep shot on the first play of the game. Obviously wanting to set a tone by pushing the ball downfield. Just came up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. 20. They will go for it. Now Newton. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Michael Strahan there to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Throw inside, complete. It's Gonzalez. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Now a handoff for Gurley. Room here to run. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton.
What the fuck?
Got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. With 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Now Newton on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Newton. And he's got it. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Tony Gonzalez, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
There's no reason why I should have scored a touchdown. I should have had that interception twice.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And a little spin cycle, room to run now. And he's brought down after a good gain. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Wilson
what the fuck? Why won't he?
It's out, fumble.
Slide.
Picked up by the Panthers. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them. Especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Newton. He gets it to Cooks. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So we get a traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They snap it to Newton. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Joey Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 5. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep. Oh, wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. The give is to Elliott. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Russell Wilson, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Sturgis adds the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
To throw on second down is Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On 1st and 10, Newton. And his throw here is incomplete. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. But only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To the air again, Newton. And he fends him off, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And he's got some space. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards.
Check 50, check 50.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Clock running. The Bucs try to go quickly and get set. A give to Elliott. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Newton. Flushed out right. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Trying to get it to Landry there. And it'll bring up 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Newton. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
14. 19.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
What the fuck, Wilson?
Incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Take it at the 37. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Newton. Being chased out left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And this is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll run with Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Wilson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the out cut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, Wilson. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
A dump off to Elliott. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Elliott.
Oh, what did I do?
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. They come out here in the eye. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Here's the sneak with Wilson.
Oh,
no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down.
There are certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. Running with Elliott. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Sturgis for the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get...
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Michael Strahan in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Third and long. It's Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Newton now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT in the game. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton. Flush to his right. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now Newton on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Throwing again is Newton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Forced out to his left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Newton to throw. And that is incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the 1st down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
So a field goal gets you back within a score, but they're going to go for the bigger chunk here. Kicking team on the sidelines. Offense on for 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
19.
Here's Wilson. Looking deep for Hilton. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes officials just say let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. This is taken at the 18. 12 yards on the return that time. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stand your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
Superstars out. Brand new cars. We by the bar now. Swaying doors now. Now smash. That's and goes. Rock the shows. Big bang roll cash. Now she go. For the team. Now she go speed. Sing about post now on the ground. Man, the leader.
I bought a pack earlier. I think Amber has that one. I don't know. That's the one I bought right there. Yeah, you can take one. Alright.
Now I got a lawyer. Straight cash, no settlement. I'm out my element. Out my element. Brand new chain. I swear to